Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is a continuation of the cleaning and organizing my craft room project. If you haven't watched any in the series, you can go ahead and check out the link in the description box of the playlist down below. What I want to share with you that I'm doing today, and I'm sure lots of us have, a bunch of random wood things like popsicle sticks and Jenga blocks and the little sets that you can put together, a birdhouse from the Dollar Tree. Lots and lots of little wood findings. And that is literally an entire basket. I mean, technically, I have, 2 packs of cork boards. But other than that, yes, it's all my wood stuff in one basket. I did try to corral it together. Now, the one thing that I did that was a little different is I took all my wooden letters out, all of my wooden letters and numbers, and I moved them into the box that has all of the letters and numbers in it. I basically have the stickers from the Dollar Tree that are letter and number stickers. I basically have those, any kinds of stamps that make letters and numbers. Decided to put them all together because when we're going to write on something, we often don't just go, what stickers can I use or what stamps can I use? We often think of what letters can I use. And I thought that if my stencils and stickers and wooden letters were all together, then that would make a little bit more sense than sticking the wooden letters in with the wooden basket stuff. So I decided to just reorganize. I have a different plan. I tried to make it fit in this basket without being sticking out too much above the basket. But I do have 2 things in there that stick quite a bit above it. But what I did was I knew these baskets were a tiny bit longer than the shelf that they were going to sit on and a lot less shorter than the shelf that they were going to sit under. So I went ahead and I just left the long things on the end of the basket to stick out. I may do something different in the future with that. Jim and I have been discussing some plans to maybe change that up. But for right now, this is what it is. This is the ever evolving storage system, I guess is really what it is. Because unlike a storage system that you may do in your kitchen, where this is where you keep your pasta sauce, this is where you keep your macaroni, when you have craft items, and especially Dollar Tree craft items, it may change from time to time. The wooden rulers were a big hit the last 2 or 3 years we've been using them, but who knows if they're going to stop selling them, and then we're going to have to evolve into something different in the future. So this is why craft storage is just it ever evolving. Plus tastes change and styles change and opinions change. So all of that goes along with what you might have in your craft storage bin. But don't be afraid to be evolved. Don't be afraid to be flexible. Go with the flow. Now I will tell you, my little wooden pieces from the Dollar Tree are missing. I don't know where they went. So as we talk about evolving, I realized that 4 of those baskets, now those wicker plastic baskets, I ended up buying at the Dollar General. They were much cheaper and they really reminded me of the Dollar Tree's small wicker baskets in the same style. But these black cubies with the pom-poms are from the Dollar Tree. So what I did there was I put all of my letters together in the same little basket. Now I haven't gone through the stickers yet, so none of the stickers are in there, but all of the wooden letters are in there so far. Okay? And now I have another of the long plastic baskets that has a variety of things in it. It's where I was keeping all of my Dollar Tree lights, my little fairy lights, the pull chain light switch, any of the little twinkle lights that you can get for Christmas time or Halloween, those kinds of things, as well as the battery operated candles and even the battery operated water candles. What I decided to do was to put all that stuff together. And what was also in that basket was all of my glittery stuff. So I decided to separate it. I put all the glitter and stuff into a small little cubie, and I moved all of the lights into their own basket. The evolution. The evolution of organizing. What I think we're going to do instead is we're going to put in a big basket. There is canvases that have prints on them already, and I call box art. We don't call them, I call them that. And then I have a little pom-pom basket full of actually like the canvases that you can paint, and frames, and I think I'm going to combine them into one, and then I'm going to use the 2 little baskets to make one to hold all the glitter and one to hold all the lights. It's not just glitter, it'll be glitter and beading stuff. I know, you know, I mentioned that I gave away all my beading stuff except for this. I kept my tools, some wire, and then I've since gotten some from the Dollar Tree. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do that really quick. I'll show you the results when we're done. I don't think I'm going to keep filming. I think you guys get the point of how the evolution changes. You have a plan and then the plan doesn't work and you kind of go with the flow. So I'm going to kind of show you it all when it's done, okay? All right. So here's a quick look of how we had to rearrange the baskets with a cubie on 2 sides with the baskets in the middle with 2 extra cubies on the top shelf. And that is just for now until we can get the top shelf arranged. That is probably, well, let's be optimistic. That's all for now. I was going to say that's going to be all for today, but I am being optimistic. I may be able to come in here after I'm done with cleaning the rest of the house, because I think I mentioned that I'm trying to do all these projects in anticipation of having company tomorrow. So actually I'm having company when you see this, or maybe even yesterday, I don't know. But actually I have company coming tomorrow, which I'm so excited about. I haven't seen my Aunt Joyce and Uncle Dave in, I guess it's a year. I don't think we were there last year, but I don't know. Everybody seems to think we were there last year. I think we were there last year before I went to Texas, actually. Maybe we were in July. I'm not trying to be like, ooh, I just really can't remember. I mean, not that I can't remember. Time is going by at a weird pace. Well, like, it'll be like, oh wow, it's already August, and then later it'll be like, wow, it's still August, you know? That's what I meant by a weird pace. I have been discovering lots of things, purging. I have a box of giveaway stuff that actually, when I first started my channel, I used to do giveaways, and they ended up, I've mentioned this before, and I hate to sound like this, but I started my channel as a job for income for my family. And those first couple of months, I thought that they would be like promotions, like we used to have Tupperware, we would do promotions and stuff, but it ended up costing so much money to ship stuff that I decided when I start doing promotions and giveaways again, it'll probably be gift cards, because they're only just, you know, up to $1 to mail depending on where. So anyhow, that being said, I have a box that, like, my last box of giveaways I brought over to Aunt Sue's for the trivia event, and we put a bunch of different little random things in those gift baskets, as you remember. So I have that to do. I have that going on. I have, not to do, but that as I purge stuff, I think like, okay, if Carla could use this, oh, you know, maybe I could send this to X, Y, and Z. I got stuff going to Texas. So I kind of do that. Anything that's, I don't think anybody will enjoy besides me and you guys, I put it in the giveaway box. So it's not very much in there, to be honest with you. But that's everything for now. I am looking that one basket of wood pieces doesn't quite look right, but it could just be the shadows. Again, this isn't exactly how I planned. I'm not 100% happy. I do have all of this stuff, this metal buckets and stuff, to go on that bottom shelf, but because of their many pieces and sort of weightiness, I think it definitely is something that I need to do with Jim. I mentioned to him before, if he just stands at the end of the table, I can spin around and hand it to him, and then he can put it on the shelf for me. And even if I have to go over there later and adjust it, it will be a lot less effort than me trying to like put everything on the table and put everything in the thing, and it would just be extra. So I still have last minute bathroom touch-ups, because, you know, I clean the bathroom, but then right before company comes, you just give it a touch-up. I have the very last thing to do is vacuum, but before that, we are going to tackle the kitchen. And I think I mentioned it earlier. I mentioned it to Jim. I don't know. That there is just stuff in the kitchen that needs to come in here, but I wanted to make sure that I got this done first. So if you're interested, what I have left on the couch is a little basket that I've been putting things that need to go in there. I've just been stuck in the basket for now. I have this bucket of flowers, and then I have fabric and fabric, just 2 piles of them that one pile of stuff needs to go back in the drawers, and the other pile of stuff is sort of like Dollar Tree-esque fabrics, like the baby blankets and such, that I'm going to organize into a, like, when I need to do a Dollar Tree DIY inspiration thing. I actually have an idea for it. I have an empty basket on my dresser. Not my dresser, but the fabric dresser that I think I'm going to neatly put it in. But right now, it has a thing that needs to be hung on the wall in it, and blah, 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 blah. Anyhow, all of that to say, I think that we're done for now. Maybe we might tackle some more when Jim comes home. It depends on how far I get with the house cleaning. But in case it is, thank you all so much for inspiring me and motivating me to do this. And hopefully I can turn that motivation back on to you just a tiny bit, if at all. So don't send me any more stuff. I love you all. Stop sending me stuff. It is such a blessing, but I'm overly blessed. That's what I want to put a sign on my door that says this room is overly blessed. But listen, as always, you guys take care. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye. So because I was trying to finish this project before I went to bed that night, I went ahead and I didn't film what I did last. Basically, I filled all of the stuff on the bottom shelf. If you guys recognize any of it, it's what sits behind me all of the time in all of my videos that I do there when I vlog in the office. Now on the counter behind where I sit is where I've placed my Cricut and all of my vinyl. I'm so excited to hopefully get a new computer in the future to be able to really rock out some Cricut DIYs. So as always, you guys, take care, God bless, and I really appreciate you following me on this journey, and I will sure fill you in when all of the mess is cleaned up. Take care, God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye.